Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Friday. So our last outdoor play and activities video, not to say that we won't talk about the outdoors, but this is the last one for this week. Our last theme of the week is chalk. We can use chalk to draw. We can get real big with our chalk, which works those gross motor muscles, but holding it with our proper pencil grip as best we can works our fine motor muscles. We're working our art brain, which always needs exercise. You can create fun art. You can practice your handwriting. You can build it into obstacle courses or imaginary play or other things we talked about this week. You can also set up games like hopscotch or foursquare and work on some gross motor skills like hopping, skipping, bouncing a ball, and tracking with our eyes. So you can do lots and lots and lots with chalk play. I really encourage things like hopscotch. Foursquare is really great too. Practicing writing our words we're working on in school, whether they be vocab words or whatever program you're using or whatever lesson you're learning. You can work on your math homework outside using chalk. Get real funky. Chalk, generally, outdoor chalk, sidewalk chalk is thicker and bigger. And so for those of us who have a hard time holding our pencils where that really hurts, or our muscles feel tired by the time we're done writing, practicing with something thicker is going to be easier. So maybe if you have a hard time where your muscles wear out and you have trouble figuring out or remembering how to form your letters, or people tell you your letters are really hard to read, you might want to go back and check out the letter formation series. I do have playlists, so you can check out the alphabet, and all those videos are there to watch. And then you can practice outside where the chalk is going to be bigger, so easier for your hand to hold, less fine motor control and small muscle involvement. And so hopefully it will be easier for you to just practice formation of letters. Also, the texture of pavement and that bumpiness is really great for sensory experiences, which is another great reason to practice your handwriting, because when we input handwriting and letters and things like that with a sensory component, whether that be shaving cream or therapy or using our bodies or sidewalk chalk or water in a wet sponge. Doing those things is going to help our brain to remember them. It's going to input that information in a way that's really memorable for our brain. So I encourage you, try and write your alphabet outside, or words that are hard for you in combination with one another. If you're practicing cursive and you're having a hard time remembering how to flow from one letter to the next, sidewalk chalk might just be the answer. Gross motor games, like we talked about with hopscotch, foursquare, also really, really good because we've used our fine motor skills to draw or set up the game, and now we're adding in a motor component, and so we can work on multiple goals with one thing, and that's sidewalk chalk. And then at the end of the day, if you're not going to leave the sidewalk chalk for rain to come and wipe it away, and you're going to wash it off yourself with the garden hose, you're practicing that squeeze, which is also great for those in-hand muscles. So even using things like the gardening hose, like we talked about in our gardening video at the start of the week, the garden hose is a really great hand strengthening tool. But again, as always, ask permission. So make sure you're allowed to use the hose before you do so. Make sure you have all the permissions in place you need to go outside, to play these games and activities, to do these arts and crafts. Make sure you have the proper supervision so you stay safe and sound. Because I don't know what your circumstances are or where you live, and I want everyone to be safe and sound. So with that being said, happy Friday. I will see you guys next week. We will talk about some brand new topic, and we will have a ball, and hopefully I'll be able to do more demonstrations next week. All right, guys, have fun. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay occupied, and stay kind to one another. Bye.